What's good, YouTube? It's your girl and your boy Justy, and we are back with another video. If you are new here, please make sure to subscribe down below. Also turn on your post notifications so that you'll get notified whenever we drop another video. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to turn it over to my boy Justy.
Yeah, so today, guys, we're just dropping a little something new, something special, a little story time about the worst night of our lives. Yeah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I hope you guys are ready. Let's get into it.
Don't mess this up, eh?
Yo, let's go! Alright, yeah.
Okay.
So, it happened a few years back, right?
Yeah.
And where do I even start? But
Exactly.
okay, so let's just say that it wasn't a weekday. I don't know.
I think it was Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday maybe.
Thursday.
And we decided to have a little fun with some colleagues. Yes, so basically, this is while we were, should I say it like that?
What?
While we were at work.
Yeah, it's fine.
While we were at work, we decided to do a little day drinking, you understand?
Get all naughty,
Yeah.
you know.
While we were on the job. Yeah.
But it was close to knock-off time, so.
Yeah, so you could basically say we were on our way home. But yeah, so it started off, firstly a client came there. Now, this client was, so to get this, let me just put this in context for you guys so you understand. So, where we used to work, it's one property, and then there is more than one building. So there's more than one company hiring or working there.
On the premises,
Yes.
basically.
So, yeah, so this doctor came on the premises, and this was during the time where we had to make sure we check every single-
Everyone.
yeah. So this guy came, and automatically he's supposed to go to the building that he's supposed to be at. Sorry, but he got out of his car and he came to the building where we were employed. And yeah, and basically it kicked off. But now remember, we were day drinking, so we already were nice, and it was almost, it was a knockoff time already.
I wouldn't say we were tipsy, but you know.
Yeah. And basically what happened is this guy came and he threw his doctor status in front of us. So that basically happened. Now get this, right? That happened. He was doing that. I was there, and I'm the type of person that it's all equal. Like, if you approach me as a human, we're both gonna give each other respect, and it's equal. You understand? So this guy came, conceited much, and whatnot, and I feel like the way that he spoke to me was not appropriate. So I let him know it's not appropriate what he was doing. He's supposed to know where he's supposed to go. You understand? He's supposed to know where this place is that he has to be. So why did he get out? Why
It's
did
not
he?
the first time that he got there.
I don't think so. I don't believe so. And he basically made a whole argument. And whilst we were busy with that argument, right, we were still arguing with that guy. So the supervisor came out and handled the situation with him.
Yes, because he demanded to see our supervisor.
Yes. So she came out, she talked to him, and then there was another person that was working on the premises that gets there every single day. But due to that time, we were not allowed to let people through the building. So we were not allowed to let people go through the building, but still we allowed that person. We basically did them a solid.
Because we are generous people. You
Yeah,
know?
we basically did them a solid so that they could go
Yes.
through the building. All fine and well. She did that numerous days, consecutive days. We allowed her to do that. Right? And on this day, this person decided she doesn't want to have respect for us doing that favor for her. So she threw a tantrum as well.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. And I spoke to her. So she basically felt that I was screaming at her. But mind you, I wasn't screaming. Like I'm talking to you guys now, I was talking to her like this. I don't want to discriminate, but it was a woman. You understand? It was a woman. So she started throwing a tantrum as well. So while the one fight was on, the second fight was on. So it was, I can almost say double trouble. Like
At the same time.
at the same time, it was a double whammy. And basically, I stepped away, I walked away, she handled the woman. The supervisor handled the other guy, the doctor. And the doctor demanded a sorry from one of our colleagues.
Yes.
Which he didn't want to do it, but I was just, or we just said, listen here, just say sorry so that we can go home. Because we don't want any of this to go on any longer. So he did that, right? And then we decided some gonna host, or some gonna throw a party now. So we went from our work to a colleague's house and partied. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This is where it gets interesting in terms of all the action start to happen there.
So it was me and you and our two colleagues.
Yep.
Yes, it was a male and a female.
Yeah.
Not obviously, but obviously. Okay, so we decided to go and hang out at his place. At first, it was just me, you, and him. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
and the other guy as well.
So it was us four, I think. Yes, and we were making plans and what to buy, you know. Went to the pharmacy.
Yeah.
And so forth. Okay, we went there. I texted our other colleague, the female one, asked her to come, let us hang, you know, because I don't want to be the only girl there, you know. Anyway, I texted her. She said it's fine. She's gonna come through. Yes, she's gonna come through. Yo, okay. So we went to the pharmacy, bought some medicine.
Oh!
Yay! And then after that, we headed straight back to that guy's apartment.
So first of all, what happened was we had a little drink, you know. We had a little drink, and the vibe was flowing. It was nice. It was cozy. And one of our colleagues came in, and he asked, "Are you guys hungry? Do you guys want some muffins?" So we didn't know what this guy was offering to us at the time, and we were like, yeah, let's have something to
We
eat.
would like some muffins.
Yeah, so we ate some of the muffins. Little did we know, this muffins was edibles.
Oh!
So now we were having fun.
No, man, I think one of them told us. He told us. It is because he was still saying, do you know what muffins is it, or what's in that muffins?
But
Something
that
like
was, I mean, like that was after we ate it.
Because I still said, no, man, I'm not feeling anything. Can't
So
you
you
remember?
must have known.
I don't even know, but go.
You see this guy.
Come on.
But okay. So yeah, so to our discovery, after we were busy chilling, grilling, and drilling, so to our surprise, what happened was we started laughing out of nowhere. Sorry about that, I'm just busy here with a trade. So we started laughing like non-stop. We couldn't stop laughing. Not once. We were laughing for no reason. We would look at each other, we would laugh. At some point in time, I don't know, like another colleague, like Another colleague came there. I remember this vaguely. Another colleague came there, and at one point in time, like all of them were looking at us like, what's wrong with these people? Almost like it seemed like something that's been planned, you know. Me being the type of guy who noticed these things, and
Yeah, that was really suspicious. Eh?
yeah, so I started getting suspicious. At one point in time, I actually thought that they threw
Something.
some eye drops
Yes.
in our cold drink. I told her, at that time, I told her, listen here, I don't feel too good about this situation. I'm quite suspicious. Because why were they looking at us like that? So she basically told me, we need to go home. We had someone that was allocated as our designated driver that was not there, you know. So we had to let them know, bro. And we actually have footage of this, but I don't want to put it out on the internet. But yeah, so I said, nah, I'm gonna get our designated driver and I'm gonna ask him to come and fetch us. So now in the state that we're in, imagine this. I'm trying to make you guys picture this like we're laughing, right? Non-stop. And we basically chilling. But now I see this and I become suspicious. And she says, get this guy. So I allegedly let this guy know and say, listen here, come and fetch me. Or come and fetch us. But a few moments later she asked me, did you let this guy know?
Yes.
And I'm confidently saying, yes, I did. Yeah. To my avail, I never let this guy know. Not once.
And you also told me you didn't tell me to let. Did you? No, you said you never said that you notified that person to come and
Yes, I also
fetch us.
said that, and then
Yes.
the footage confirmed it that I did
Because
say
you were
it.
still arguing with me.
And then,
But when I played the footage, you was
Yeah.
like, yo, when did I say this?
I didn't know anything about me saying that. That's how out of it I was. So then what happened was, yeah, I told her, listen here, we need to bounce now. So we got our stuff.
It actually got scary.
Yeah, it got scary. And we got our stuff. And we just said to this colleague, listen here, we're going to bounce now. So we stepped out of his place and we walked down the driveway to the gate to wait for the guy that's supposed to come and fetch us.
And while we were out of it, that one colleague still wanted to go.
Somewhere.
Yes, to some place to buy more cold drinks and, you know.
Yeah. So we just said, nah, we need to bounce now.
Yes, we're heading home now.
And then we got to the gate and there's a little security guy there that guards the premises. So he was there.
But mind you, we are heading towards the gate from that guy's place. We were out of it. We were skeptical. We were suspicious. And that was the time when the police was there as well. Or was it after a while?
It was the supervisor of the
Was it him?
Yeah.
And all I saw was lights, blue lights. Yo, do you know how that felt?
It felt freaky.
Ja. I was
And-
dear mekaar.
And then we got to the gate. Now I'm standing here and she's standing with me now. I'm holding on to her. And our one colleague is also there because she said she's gonna bounce with us.
Yeah.
So what happened was we basically stood there and then a random guy came there and he asked, listen, here is my supervisor at the guy that's supposed to work at the gate. So now so at that point in time I knew that I need to be vigilant about what's going on. Because why is this guy asking this? If it was his supervisor, why didn't he just come in and go to his supervisor? So I started getting vigilant there. And I told her, listen here, this guy just asked this, but his supervisor is standing right here. Why didn't he go in?
He was asking from the other side
Of the gate, yeah.
Yes.
So I thought to myself, this is freaky, or this is funny. Why? Why is he doing this? So I told her, listen here, let's be vigilant. Yeah. So I told her that. And ultimately, this guy, we got hold of him and he came back. Or he came to fetch us. And this is where the funny part happens. Like, we go home. Like, we're home, we're still out of it, but we go home. Obviously, we bathe, take a shower, go to bed. Now the next day, remember it's Friday, we still have to be at work. So the next day we wake up, we can't wake up. Like, we can't get our heads off the bed.
We were still feeling out of it.
We were still out of it. And it was so heavy. Like, there were times where I would speak and I would just zone out.
Yes, you zone out basically.
I would zone out, and it wasn't a nice feeling. Like, it wasn't nice in the sense of I couldn't remember. Like, the moment I zone out, I can't remember the thing that I was busy doing before I zoned out. So that's where it got quite scary for me. But I also were able to know that something is not right. So that zoning in and zoning out happened for 3 days consecutively after this whole thing happened. And I wouldn't recommend anyone to go.
Guys, it was so bad. We decided to go.
Yeah.
Yes, we decided to go that Friday to work. Yo, I was telling him, I went to the bathroom there to work. Yo, it felt like someone was following me.
Yeah, like.
But that's like hallucinations
Yeah.
and things like that, yo. But it was. Yo!
It was hectic.
Never.
And
never.
then. Yeah, and then.
It was a strange feeling.
It was a
because-
strange feeling in the sense of we didn't know about this. We have never experienced this. And it's, yo, I can't put it into words. So for me personally, like, for me to put it into words is like, it's a unique experience in the sense of you learn to trust yourself and your partner in terms of when they notice something is not right, you need to listen. They won't just say something for the,
Basically, trust their instinct.
yeah, they won't just say something for the sense of saying something, if that makes sense. But that was our night.
I also felt like that was basically a lesson for us
Yeah,
because you need to be, how can I say?
vigilant maybe.
Yes, you need to be vigilant. It doesn't matter whether it's when it comes to your friends, your family, whatsoever. Because look what colleagues of us basically did.
Like we are not blaming them. Like
Yes.
we also need to take responsibility for it. We had to do our due diligence.
Yes,
And
basically.
it basically learned us responsibility. And yeah, but like for me it's like it was an experience, but I'm one of the guys that firmly believe that an experience is something good, and for us having the opportunity to experience that and to go through that certain thing was something good. And yeah, like I don't have any harsh feelings for any of them. Like even after
Thinking
it
back
happened,
now,
yeah,
it was actually funny.
it was funny, yeah, but during the time it was just a new experience. It was something we were not comfortable with.
So for those of you who might wonder, basically they put some oil
Yeah,
into the muffins. It was quite a
lot,
large
yeah.
sum of oil. Yes, basically. So that's why everything.
Turned out that way. But look, what I want to bring awareness to you guys, just so you know that this was friends of ours. Like you might encounter people that are not your friends, like for instance at a bar or somewhere, and they might do something like that and you wouldn't know, you understand? So please guys, if you go out, please do make sure that you're safe, and do make sure you do your due diligence.
Yes.
And yeah, that's it. So for those of you who made it to this far, thank you. Please consider subscribing, liking the video. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. Help grow the family because you are part of the family. And we're dropping new videos every Wednesday and every Friday. So please be on the lookout. Please put on your post notifications. Stay happy, stay fly. And for us, we out. Peace.